Good evening, good evening. I heard a rumor that Earthen are the fastest levelers in the game currently, and I've been testing it out a little bit. So, we are going to find out if that's true. See what it is, see what it does. I've been playing for a little bit here and there for the last few days, and it is pretty fast. I can assure you right now that it is pretty fast. So we'll see how it looks. I'm also trying something out with Twitch and YouTube, just multi-streaming with my graphics cards, multiple encoders. I have like a 2.5 gigahertz router and card. Kenny, what it do? How are you doing tonight? Mount Hydrol. Okay, I'm like down here. Nope, I'm not in there anymore. Maybe here. Fantastic. Good. Good. Glad to hear it. Oh boy. I gotta... So in theory, this is the Proximo. How's it going, man? In theory, this is the fastest way to level from 10 to 70 at the moment is what I've heard. So I've been trying it out, and my play time right now at 54 is 2 hours 59 minutes, which I have not. This is not at all. It's somewhat optimized, but I don't think it's particularly optimized, and I've had it on in the background while I've had to do a couple other things. So I'm doing well. Doing well. Glad to hear that you're doing well so far as well. Nope. Missed something. Okay. Skip that. Oh no, I already did Dark Shore. Ashenvale, that's where we're gonna go next. So are y'all, Kenny, are you EU or NA? And Proximo, I could ask the same of you, I'm sure. NA, the best region, right? No shade on our friends from other regions. Okay. A lot of good people over in North Carolina. I lived in Virginia for a while, so I'm familiar. Then Arizona. Arizona's a good place. It gets a little warm for my tastes in the summer, but this time of year it's pretty nice. Is there a tell me what's wrong with Virginia? I would love to know. Oh, 13 years. Okay. Norfolk, I assume. Or were you even further north? Because that's even worse. Okay, I already have Thistle for hold. Let's go about here. Okay. Norfolk, yeah. Yeah, law enforcement and military. You know what the worst is, though? MPs. My brother was an MP, so I give him crap sometime. Yeah, yeah. They just see you as a transient tax base. Are you from North Carolina originally, or did you settle there after? I assume you're out. But you could still be in. Leveling in some of these flying is rough. Killaren, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? Okay, Michigan. Retired to Florida. Did you do 20 years? Once you're at 13, it's almost not worth it to not do 20. Okay. Yeah, I never I I thought about joining up with something for a while. When took the ASVAB, and they wouldn't stop calling me, and I'm like, you guys are too insistent about this. I'm a little worried now. And this was during GWOT, so I'm glad I didn't sign up, but and I probably would have done fine, but not for me. Not for me. Found us on YouTube, followed us on Twitch. Thank you. We appreciate you following us. We do. Followed reminds me of when I started playing WoW with my family 19 years ago. Awesome. Did you are you of the younger generation that was playing while you guys were playing, or are you a parent? Yeah, GWOT was it was a thing. They wanted people, and they promised me I could get any job I wanted. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. And hearing stories about people who could get any job they wanted later on, that was not always the case. Yeah, yeah. It was clever use of game mechanics, not a lie. An army recruiter lying? I don't believe it. I did score highly on the ASVAB, but I've always been a good test taker. The problem with the military is they don't want you to take the test. They want you to put in the study. Not so young anymore. Fresh out of high school when you started. During BC and Wrath, your brothers and you would 3-man heroic dungeons with a warlock, prop pally, and shadow priest. Nice. Are you the younger or older or middle of the brothers? Middle. You were the lock. Played demo. Yeah, I think Destro is pretty much the only viable spec at this point, right? Okay, we got 13 levels. It's telling me, yeah, we get nothing from this. Oh, got something from there. Don't think we're gonna get anything from here. We're too high level. Affliction and Vanilla and BC. Did a lot of PvP. Affliction was really fun in Classic. I didn't play it during Vanilla, but I did during BC and back with Classic. Demo is good for M+, Destro for Delves. That makes sense. Open world and expansion, and AF is best for PvP. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to Borealis. I think that's where I'm gonna get some fresh XP. Yeah, locks are often pretty solid in PvP. Yep, Stunlock Rogue. That's the problem. All right, Borealis, yes. What are my other options? I've done Legion. Oh, could I do... Well, we'll start with Borealis. And then we'll do Shadowlands if I still need to. Play Destro until Panda and switch to AF. So we've got a bunch of locks in chat right now. Are y'all all still playing? Haven't played recently, Pox. Kenny still plays. You got your druid to 6. Nice. As you need to do. What which version of WoW did you get your druid to level 6 on? Lock, priest, and druid. Do you heal on your priest? It's one of those. I assume that like a lock is going and playing shadow priest. Oh, max level 600. Okay, cool. You do heal on your priest. Okay, my assumption was wrong. I haven't leveled my Earthen yet because I'm doing a challenge where I'm getting all classes and alliance races up to 80. I can't repeat a race or class, so I'm waiting for a new class to be released before I make my Earthen. And yep, still playing your lock. 623. Yeah, Delves are awesome. Delves are sweet. Delves are awesome, and Blizzard is really feeling it when it comes to M+, that they made something too good when it came to Delves. So you have played during the War Within, Proximo. You're taking a break, which is totally understandable. Should pull up the map with this. Since I don't have TomTom telling me where the points of interest are. Lock is 583. So basically, freshly leveled with some heroics or something. Which druid spec were you playing? Lock, priest, pally, rogue, and monk. All at 80. Thinking about leveling my Ellie Shaman next. Nice. I like Ellie Shaman. I've kind of got the itch to go enhance though. For DPS, I prefer Resto is kind of my main spec, but I've been playing Ellie other than that. Anna Sue, good morning. How are you doing today? Now, if I recall correctly, Anna Sue, somewhere in a Nordic country? Is that correct? Just waking up. Do you drink coffee? Are you a coffee drinker? What do you like to wake up with? Netherlands, that's right. Yeah, coffee is a great way to start the day. And I vacillate between iced and hot, depending on how sweaty I am when I wake up. So all y'all have Kenny, did you have you been playing M+ at all, or Raiden? I forget if you said already. Beastmaster Hunter at 605. Yeah, the Beastmaster is fun to play. I like Beastmaster Hunter. You're able to really take everything in with BM Hunter. Okay, Kenny, just PvP. The PvP is nice. I had forgotten that you start your PvP journey just going to the auction house and buying some gear. But on my priest, I bought a set, and I think I don't have a set on my druid yet. I don't know what I want to play in PvP. I like healers because you can Q fast, but gotta turn around. Okay, I can't breathe. But DPS is fun in PvP too. There's a certain way that DPS I find more enjoyable. But most of my time in PvP has been healing. Mostly in solo shuffle. And I need to do okay. Poximo, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. My family appreciates it. I appreciate it. You rock. Kalarin, thank you for the sub. Yeah, so I think some of you might have been around on Saturday when we ran the kids' first actual Mythic Plus, and so I'm trying to decide what to title this video. I kind of want to clickbait it and be like, Blizzard is begun to farm child labor to get the M plus numbers up. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I do. Probably shouldn't clickbait the title. I mostly do Resto Druid. Nettie, her only level 80 character is a Beast Mastery Hunter, but she's been getting into Demon Hunter a little bit and has been enjoying that. Yeah, Foxavo, probably. Probably it would attract unwanted attention. Bad screen on stream. Okay. Yeah, no. I don't like clickbait in general, but sometimes there's jokes that are fun, you know, but I think I'm not gonna. I think this is not the video to do a jokey clickbait on. So probably, let me see here. Go to Twitch. Okay, it says I'm unstable. My keyframe interval is too high. I'm trying something out where I huge, hold on, grayish black in bottom. Okay, let me see here. Wonder if I can modify this while I'm going. Keyframe interval seconds too. Oh, that's probably why. Let's see if this changes anything. Hopefully it does. Let me know if this improves. I'm trying using an OBS plugin that lets me stream to Twitch and YouTube simultaneously without using any third-party software, so I have decent latency, but my settings are probably not set right, and at least one of them wasn't. Still there. Okay. Let's see here. I'm just gonna go look at it myself. See if there's anything that I don't even know what I do, and I don't know if I can. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Much better. Oh, yeah, that's weird. Okay, maybe if I try changing the scene and then coming back, because that could be a scene problem. But I gotta think of a scene. And now it's just me. Does that do anything different? It does not. It does not. Well, this is good. This is what you want to have, you know? Okay, let's try another setting. Let's try variable bitrate. Okay, Flying Fish Nomad, how's it going? I'm glad it's working on YouTube. Yeah, getting it all sorted out. It is a part of the process. So if you go to YouTube, I'd love it if you continued to lurk on Twitch, but Oh, you know what it is? Has it been like this the whole time? We got a hype chest. We got a mega me up emote. Okay. I bet you what this is I am streaming in 1440 on YouTube, and it's supposed to be sending it as 1980 by, or 1920 by 1080 on Twitch. Okay, so let me see here. Oh, is it saying 1440 on if I have access to 1440, what happens if I just change it? What is that? 2560 by 1440. I doubt this is gonna like do anything while I'm streaming. Okay. I'm sorry to do this. I'm going to try to start and stop it real quick and see if that changes anything. So okay, stop. Start. Okay. Let's see what it does. Oh, hey. Now, nope, I got the wrong numbers in here though. Okay, what is 1440p resolution size? It is 2560 by 1440. But it's all zoomed in. No, it's not. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I can stream at 1440p on Twitch. All right, cool. And did for my Nomad, did Nomad and Kenny, did anything weird happen on YouTube while I was changing that? Any ideas? Notice anything weird? Okay. I'm planning on upgrading to a 2 GPU setup where I relegate one to WoW and one to Twitch streaming. Gonna make comprehensive delve guide videos from a warlock's perspective once I get noise canceling stuff for outside my gaming space. I'm eventually going to try to upgrade every component in my computer and use the old components to buy my nephew his first PC. Awesome. That is a great way to do it. And I think, so the Intel Arc A580, I think was the one. I think it was their first generation. I believe it does, it handles AV1 pretty well. And I think, I don't know if Twitch has it available yet for everybody, but I know that they're planning on bringing it out, and it does have much better, you can get away with either lower bit rates or the same bit rate and higher quality. So good, glad it worked on YouTube and nothing strange happened there. Well, I discovered my newfound powers on Twitch. Drustvar. I liked this zone. This was a fun zone to... Actually, I liked all of the Alliance stuff in BFA from an ambiance perspective. BFA was the first time that I actually branched out from Horde. Is anybody thinking about Thinking about playing Burning Crusade when the anniversary servers switch over. Yes, Anasu, it's gone. We got it. We got it sorted. It didn't like doing a different resolution than my scene. Looking forward to what they have in store for midnight. Yeah, I think it'll be, I'm looking forward to see what they do with player housing. I think that'll be fun. And I am looking forward to see where they end up going with the story. We need something epic and followable in the story. And maybe we're headed there. Kalaran, do you know, as far as how many delves are we getting in patch 11.1? If you're doing the delve preparation, maybe you know. Dressfire was my favorite. The little girl quest was fun. I'm trying to remember the little girl quest. I don't know if I even did all the quests. I don't. If it was a main story quest, I probably did it, but side quest, yeah, that's probably what it was. The how did you like the little orphan girl quest in Hallowfall? Have you had a chance to do that yet, or has that not happened yet? Can I get out here? Maybe. Can. If it's part of the meta achievement, then you've done it. It's well, I don't know if it's a part of the meta achievement, and I won't spoil it. But if you end up coming back at some point during the War Within, there's a little orphanage, and there's in Hallowfall, whatever the main city is there, and there's a little girl that has a quest, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty crazy. She might be a little psycho. My wife, I think what we're gonna try to do is play on Friday nights, and we'll see if she wants to stream or if she wants to record it first and get comfortable. So we're gonna Friday nights. Let's us be able to stretch the time a little bit longer and not have to worry about getting the other kids to bed too quickly. But yeah, so she's gonna play. I've got another I've got a laptop with an external GPU setup, and so we've got it to where we could all four play together theoretically, but for now I think we're gonna do Friday nights, getting her acclimated. So there might be some surprise Friday night streams occasionally. I'm not going to put them on the schedule until she says that she wants to do that. Okay, Glenbrook Homestead. I wonder if I could get it right now or if I have to do story quests to do it. Wait, I am in Dressfire. Homestead. Is that... what would I consider a good streaming schedule? I think the one that works for you is the one that's best. Is the one that's good. I don't I mean, if it's a full-time job or you're trying to make it a full-time job, then you probably want to make a choice between night or day, I would imagine. And I think they both probably have their advantages. But okay, I'm gonna find this quest, see if I can get to it. But for me, where this is just yeah, if it's just kind of a side thing for you, and you're not trying to replace your job, yeah, 4 nights on, 1 night off, that sounds like a lot. You know, how long are you thinking about streaming for? Have you streamed at all? I'm like super new to this, so I'm just hanging out, just doing something I'd probably be doing anyways, and doing it with y'all. So there it is. And so if it's one of those things where you're already playing games and doing the kind of content that you do for the stream anyways, 4 nights a week, then probably that's a good schedule, I'd imagine. Oh man, I have no gear. I gotta see what my yeah, sticking to a schedule is good. And that's where I would say, and this has kind of been my philosophy, is to start less. And then if you're like, I can add more in, then add more in, you know? And like, I would say probably better to start with less and then work your way up if you're like, yeah, I want to add some days in. Because that way you're not like, oh, I have to stream tonight and I just need the night off, you know? Because that just sounds... if it's not a job, if it's not something that you want to make a job, then definitely don't overschedule yourself. Our poor little village is dead. All the people have gone, still, or fled. Yay! This is going to be the best tea party ever. Let's find the other quests. We got Trunksy. Got a little heffalump. Oh, that's right. We have that. Okay, we should be fine. Maybe I should just make a couple pieces of heirloom gear. Not great. Can a monk use a sword? I guess so. Can I use 2 swords? I cannot. Or can I just not use a duplicate? I don't have much air. Okay. Alright, the best thing about streaming is we can do it whenever we want. I'm doing it for fun. If I make money, great. If not, that's okay too. Yeah, exactly. Like, and if it's something that if you're really into delves, then, delve content is great. I probably need to think about finishing up the rest of the delves and looking into what the achievements are for the season. Yeah, I will, let's see here. Oh boy. I've distracted myself. Oh, nope. Good with filing my taxes. I will probably use you, TurboTax. You don't have to spend money to tell me about it. Alright. Okay, we gotta go get this guy over here. First we have to take down this thing. What does the Earthen racial do? Oh, it's empowered. Okay. So this was the problem with leveling Earthen, is that the gear is not great. The Denston, hey. Which faction do I like better? I actually like them both. Why can't we all get along in the World of Warcraft? No, so I started out Horde, and Horde was pretty much all I did. I was just saying, I did, BFA was my first, hold on. Oh, Mr. Munchkins, you were hungry, weren't you? Come along now, it's time for tea. Mayor Striggs. Well, you can't run anymore. She's kind of telling the story of the, we have to find our last guest before it's time for tea. Smoochums really likes the woods, but we'll find him here. I bet you we're gonna have an enemy here that does not like my current eye level. So I played during BFA. When I came back to the game after Wrath, I got into Alliance, and so like Borealis, Trustfar, all this was my oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Or was it? Maybe it was. Purge the Woods. Okay, that is what's it called? Quest. That is a world quest. And I like the Alliance here. I actually at this point tend to prefer the Alliance aesthetics overall. They feel more, maybe human is the word. Oh, actually, this is the problem. Oh, that's right. You can if you want. I think actually, I don't think it was the I don't think it's the eye level so much as I don't have any. And actually, let's just go to Windwalker. I think it's mostly that I don't have any talents in or anything with making okay. And so leveling the Earthen, you know, you end up not putting any talent points in. Do I have this? Put this here. Over here. I think tomorrow and Wednesday morning, I'm going to do what I like to call the Delve Roulette. I created a wheel that will select a random Delve, and the challenge is that I start off at tier 1 and go up a tier if I beat the Delve. If I fail the Delve, I have to downgrade to the previous tier Delve and start it over. I have to do each Delve once before I repeat them, and I stop when I get a gilded upgrade or get all 11s with no deaths, or I have to go to work. Okay. How long is the Delve taking you right now? Like, how long is a tier 8 taking you? And you're playing on lock, you said, right? 10 minutes on a speed run, 15 if you kill everything. Okay. So I like that you're kind of bringing key depletion into it a little bit. It could be a fun format. It could be a fun format. You got some stakes. You've got a gimmick. I like it. And you've got direction for what you're going to do, you know? You're never like, what am I doing now? Which is probably a good way to approach it. I like it. I play both, but I tend to lean Horde because I like the more fantasy feel it has, and I'm a fantasy fangirl. So I think there's like, to me, the Alliance has more of a Tolkien fantasy feel, like the Middle Ages fantasy. And then the Horde is really a hodgepodge of things. it's different. And I like both of them. Really what it came down for me when I came back to the game is that I went to Orgrimmar and I was like, what happened to Orgrimmar? And then I made an Alliance character and I went to Stormwind and I'm like, oh, this is okay. This feels better to me right now. So, peace. Give ourselves one of those. Okay. Get that. Fatal touch. For Horde, I love Undead because of the lore of Lordaeron. Yeah. Yeah, no, Warcraft 3. It's definitely Undead. I like the lore, and actually when I got and played Classic back in 19, I played an Undead Warlock. So for me, back in the day. And actually, the Horde, Undercity was my favorite capital city when I played during Burning Crusade. Tommy Sands. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for gifting some memberships. Thank you. That's amazing. You're awesome. Yeah, and you commented on the members only video that well, members only until 4 in the morning. I think, if I recall correctly. That was definitely a progression moment for us. As you astutely noted. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna... Yeah, the changes after Kata is I prefer retail just because you can, it feels like you don't have to dedicate your life to it the same way. You can dedicate your life to it the same way, but the leveling is so rough for me. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to level a Horde character on Classic. We're going to keep playing this Classic hardcore, so we got to get back to those characters. But so much of the Classic and I've just leveled so many Horde characters on okay, we'll try this out. I've leveled so many Horde characters over the years in Classic that I just can't do it anymore. It's gonna be a while before I get my... Okay, take that. Find the stuff that I need to. Yeah, it is such a grind. And actually that's why I'm loving the earthen leveling. I'm thinking about putting together a an alt army for profession cooldowns to do some gold making, and so right now it looks like Earthen are the way to go for that. Okay, get one of those out. Is that everything? I think so. But there is something charming about Classic too. The nostalgia is definitely there. Oh man, I've become distracted from my goal. I gotta find do I still have that quest? Or was that the whole quest? I thought... Nope, that's a different one. That's the Heritage Armor quest. Okay. So it was just like a 2-quest chain, Proximo, is that right? We helped the little girl have her tea party, being all creepy, while while her town is burning down around her. Okay, there it is. Did they change the patron order system? Kaileron? And if you want me to pronounce that a different way, just let me know. I can. And I could try to remember it. That's where it loses me. Yeah, the nostalgia, if you didn't start playing till MOP, it wouldn't be there. That'll fly. The biggest thing I am a touch salty on is when Blizz gave Demon Lux Metamorphosis and took it from us in Legion for Demon Hunters. Yeah, I think it was just 2, because I did it, and then I think I think it was just that. Well, I've given up. I thought I accepted it if there was a follow-up. I gotta get this character to 70. Yeah, no, when you lose a big ability like that, that's always rough. It's 5? Okay. Kitty is the next one. Okay, you gotta go get Kitty. Smoochums. But why didn't I get it? Why didn't it show it to me? There's supposed to be a quest tracker. This is retail. Maybe I didn't accept it properly. I've got some stuff I might need to explore here anyways. Okay. The name of the quest is Kitty. But I don't I don't have it in my... Well, it was Betsy. It was Betsy, right? No, Betsy's the rare pig. Yeah, that's right. I remember Betsy the rare pig. She was a good pig. Ornery. Kaileron. Yeah, Kaileron is just how it rolls off, you know? 55.6, 41. Okay. Way. Oh, that's right, D. Dinston. Your husband got you into WoW. Do I have to pick this up? No, I don't have to pick this up. Okay, yeah, this is the spot. I was here. And so he had played since vanilla. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of this world quest and maybe that'll oh, the register is. Oh, okay. I see it is. I had done 2 quests. Okay. Gotta go check on Mary Jane, Jonathan, and Samuel. Uh-oh, flying in these zones that weren't made for flying. Played Warcraft 1 through 3. Yeah, I played StarCraft and Warcraft 3. I did not play 1, and looks like Samuel Hawthorne has met his end. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the dialogue.
Now who will tend his swine?
Who will tend his swine? Oh, that would be fun. Being able to talk in Twitch, YouTube stream, chat in the WoW interface, that would be sweet. I wouldn't have to actually what I should do is just resize this and put it down over there for me. Oh, but it'll disappear when I start playing the game. I have to have it always on top. I need a Windows add-on. Can I pin? I bet you can pin a screen on top. Not easily. Yeah, StarCraft, Diablo 2, if I recall correctly, and Warcraft 3. I'm thinking about playing through Warcraft 3 with my 6-year-old. He wants to play something. Yep, original Diablo.
Miss Mary turned her back on us while seeking wicked power. She brought death upon our village, turned the forest dark and dour.
The Drust. The village witches, they need more power. No village was ever going to be enough for them. Oh boy. Okay. Oh my. Can my monitors do split screen so I can have Twitch chat on one half and YouTube chat on the other half of a monitor? Yeah, I could do that. But I just have it all in one window. So I've got the thing that's putting the chat up on the screen. Should be putting the chat up on the screen. Yeah, I've got that set up. So I've just got that as my chat window over on top of OBS. Alright, so if I recall correctly, the thing with monks is, at least back in the day during Dragonflight, with the Windwalker, you never wanted to press the same move twice in a row. So that's just what that's not what Achilles telling me, but... My dearest Mary, come back home, Russell. My dearest Mary, please come back home. Russell continues to ask where you are. What shall I say? The mother ran into the woods to do who knows what? We miss you, my dear. Our home is not the same. Please come back to us. Love, Jonathan. Oh, are these her parents?
Mr. Hayes was said to have a soul so sweet and nice. How sad the kind man's heart became a witch's sacrifice.
Nope, Lewis. That's her last name. Good evening, Retro Kiddo. The family is doing well. The kids are hopefully getting some good rest. I haven't heard any strange noises, so I think everybody's probably asleep at this point. And hopefully Mommy's getting some rest. I'm not sure. She's either feeding the baby on her way to rest or not. Or hopefully asleep already.
The Dark Ones called to Annie, but from evil she refrained. No surprise to anyone, she ended up in chains.
Don't get many travelers here.
She's lost it.
May blight fall upon the coven.
Gotta find Abby Lewis. Ooh. And then we get a trinket. It looked like it was gonna be a toy.
Let's go!
Hey, Dumpster.
Time for the tea party!
The melodious sounds of my voice. There you go. Hey, if it works. Where I am is almost 10 p.m. Where the East Coast is almost midnight, and in California it is it's almost 9. Thanks for popping in, Retro. I like Diablo, but the in-game content leaves a lot to be desired. Are you talking about D4 or which Diablo? How are you doing, Jedi? Good, good. I should also be asleep, but I finally got myself a Steam Deck today and cannot put it down. Yeah, so I've got some friends with a Steam Deck. What are you playing on it?
Up here! This is gonna be the best tea party ever!
All of them? Yeah. Yeah, I think... So actually that's...
Down so we can start the party. With you and Smoochins helping, I can call the last guest.
Something tells me that this girl is not up to any good. Let's get a better look here. There seems to be some kind of a dark aura about her. I sat down. Oh, I have to grab the teapot or the tea.
Doggy, play nice with our guests. We wouldn't want them to leave hungry. Or tall.
What was that? That big?
Annie Warren.
Mainlander, eh?
Was that really Abby? Did she bring forth that thing? We thought her dead not long ago. What could we have done to bring such horror upon our village? Yeah, Abby was up to no good.
I can't thank you enough, Mainlander.
Got Emu Deck set up for emulation for some good old Pokemon games. Oh, nice. But mainly last Epoch today. So I heard that last Epoch got a game engine update, actually. There's an update that's like 7 gigs on well, I saw this in a comment on YouTube. I'll check it quick. I think I keep it auto updated, so I don't know if it's actually gonna show me a whole lot about it. Oh, update queued. Yeah, it's a 7 gig update, and maybe there's a content update. Is that what's going on? So D. Denston, yeah, the thing about ARPGs for me is that they kind of do have that repetitive, after you've kind of been through it, it feels a little bit like WoW Classic in a certain sense. Just in terms of oh, my spec changed, so my stuff is different. And so I think Path of Exile 2 so far is the ARPG that I've had the most fun with, because it's actually a little bit difficult, where a lot of ARPGs it doesn't feel particularly difficult most of the time. Diablo 2 had some challenges for sure. Oh, Immortal. Is that the phone version? That's the like super monetized pay to win one, right? So close. So close to level 70. Yeah, my kids, Little John in particular, have really enjoyed the old Pokemon emulations. I got PoE 2, but unfortunately it crashes no matter what I do. They'll freeze my entire PC and I have to reboot on some loading screens. So on my PC, I had to disable multi-threading. Hey Xander, it's going well. How are you and the family doing? So I had to disable multi-threading to get it to run without crashing on loading screens until I flashed I had to upgrade my BIOS, and I had to flash it like 6 times because apparently I hadn't done it since I built the PC originally. Anyway, that helped for me, and I assume you have access to all those things. I've got a friend that has probably got 280 hours in on PoE 2 on the Steam Deck, so I know it can be done. I just don't know how difficult it is to get it up and running. And he does. He runs it. He has like fans blasting on it because it gets so hot. Disable multi-threading, change to Vulkan, change affinity, still no luck. Only game to give me such issues. Well, and so, and you probably, I don't know if you can do this. I used Process Lasso in the end. For me, it was a DirectX 12 problem. So if it was in DirectX 11, it was okay. Vulkan was not, didn't do a whole lot different for me. Anyway, good luck with that. Troubleshooting hardware is not my favorite thing to do. It's one of those things where if there's hardware to be troubleshot, I like to have the whole day to do it. Dumpster, yes. If I was to tank time walking, I could hit 80 in no time. But I wanna fly to level it up, you know? I wanna fly to 70. We can do time walking if anybody wants to do time walking. If that's I'm totally down. I need to get a couple in. I won't do it on this character. I'll do it on an 80 that I need. I think 1 or 2 more heroics for a or 2 more time lockings for the heroic gear. I'll try 11. Hopefully it works. And if you, I assume that you've made sure you've got all the firmware updates that are available for your Steam Deck, but that's always a good place to make sure. Xander, are you playing at all, or are you just chilling? Okay, I need to get to Zuldazar. Broadmoor Academy. I bet you I'm not just going to be able to talk to the, oh, that's right, there's all the little spots in here too. Very good. That's, it sounds like a comfy place to sleep. Xander, how far away from Asheville are y'all? Were you impacted at all by the flooding, the flash floods at all? That would be the same question for Proximo. You more coastal? Okay, south. Yeah, from the hurricane. I've got friends that live in Asheville, so some of them didn't have power for, oh man, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And I mean, that was, and they were blessed to not have worse, really. Okay, Raleigh Durham. Yep. Is Raleigh Durham on 95? I know I've been through there. I just didn't remember if we got on a different interstate while we were going there. Spared from the flooding, but lost power for about 12 days. Had a ton of tree damage, but no house damage. Okay, good. Praise God. 95 and 40. Okay. Does anybody know if there is a way to get to Zuldazar without doing the quests as Alliance? I should just be able to, once I've done this on any character, I should just be able to go over here and do this. Our church has been building tiny houses for Western NC. Swananoa area. Is it Black Mountain that basically just completely washed away? Yeah, it's no, there was a ton of damage.
All I do for Gilneas.
Yeah, I think I have to actually do at least some of the quests here. And I can't do it. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to Shadowlands. I'm going to Shadowlands. Talk to him up. Wait. Up from where I was? Oh, the Admiral. This one up here. I tried to talk to Admiral
What can I do for you?
before.
Be careful.
Yeah, well, and that's, I've been seeing there's people that are in
It is a good day for us.
in hotels because obviously they don't have houses, and
I thought I saw you glance.
FEMA doesn't cover enough to rebuild, and a lot of people's insurance, I guess, is messed up. And then the fires happened in LA, and you're hearing about people getting kicked out of the hotels that FEMA's not going to cover their stays anymore. It's not good. Oh yeah, Stormwind to start Shadowlands. Yep. And I think I can just port in because I've done most of the story quests, if not all the story quests in Shadowlands. Yeah, praying things change there. Praying things there's the Lord remembers in his loving kindness to, and that the things change as far as the help that's being extended to him. That's what I'm praying for. Okay, Stormwind. All right. And then it's the weird. Is it over here? Oh, that's chat. Steps of the castle. To go to Shadowlands. No, I don't have to go to the steps of the castle to do this. I've been here. I am not trying to go through the mall right now. This is a speed leveling exercise, not a lore exploration. Yeah, I've done it. I think I have to choose a covenant before I get the ability to go to a zone, though. Telgalad, thank you for dropping in. The church we're connected to up there had the local government come in and threaten to start taking children away due to the living conditions. But the same government was telling them they couldn't build any tiny homes and had to live in tents. Yeah. Yeah, it is a sad mess, and I'm hoping that at least in that regard that things will change here soon. And that's in an event like that, letting people build something that might not be totally up to code initially does not seem like something that should be difficult to get okayed. How are you doing, Telgalad? How is South Africa these days? Our weather this year has been horrible. Hurricanes and fires and tornadoes. Yeah, it's been there's been a lot. Wait, okay. I can use ground mount. Oh, do I have to start the quest somewhere else? Or do I have to turn on Time Walking Shadowlands to do this? Yeah, Shadowlands is the worst zone. Okay, so let's see here. The earth does groan. It does. It does. Waiting for the king. Is the Eyes of the Wolf the start? I'll check it out. I'll find out. It probably is. It's the only quest on the map. Oh, okay.
You have my attention.
Oh no, that's the Undercity Restoration quest. Oh, actually, let's see here.
What do you seek?
Yeah. I haven't been here in ages on a character that was new. Broker's Den. Maybe I've made a mistake. Rain in nonstop for almost 2 weeks, but we were grateful for the rain as we were all praying for it as the dams were getting pretty low, so it's a blessing. Good. Praise God. Okay, I do. Oh, okay, I have to pick the skip there. Okay, I can do that. That is doable. Yeah, having water on hand is important. Do you work in agriculture, Telgalad? Every South African I meet over here works in agriculture. No, we're kind of in an agricultural sort of area, so it would make sense. But
Come on, I've got to deliver this message.
yeah, no, I should have the option to. I know that there's a skip normally when you get to Ouroboros, but I probably have to turn time walking on for Shadowlands. Get that first quest. And then it should be open for me. I'll see if it's there though. Twilight Shores, yeah, because I'm in Legion time walking right now. Where's Chromie? Oh, I haven't done Draenor. Actually, okay, that's what I'm gonna do first. Okay, hold on. You're telling me to start questing now? Yeah, no, we're trying to not quest. That's the... your mind tricks don't work on me. Yeah, I didn't play... I finished up the main story quest at the end of Shadowlands, but I did not Ashen. This is it, right? Think so. Yeah, all the little treasures you can pick up over here. Okay. Let's see what kind of XP I'm getting from this place. Okay, if you go to the keep, it sends you to the Shadowlands. Okay. Well, it used to be that as far as questing goes, WoD was the some of the best XP per hour you could get. Leveled my hunter there. Yep. I don't know about the starting the zone though. Okay, what level are the... Okay, when I discover things, I get 32. Okay, decent XP. It's good. We're back to leveling. No quest needed, Jedi. We'll be level... I don't know. Maybe we'll get level 70 in Draenor. Yeah, have a good night, man. And I hope everything goes well at school tomorrow. Vangrilla. To start the main campaign. Yeah, Jedi. It's an Earthen. They have 200% exploration XP. So you so I took a long detour here, but 4.5 hours to level 64 is what it is right now. And there's at least an hour, and I think people are doing it in under 3 hours once they get the optimized path down. Alright, we live on a farm with a small dairy herd, and my sisters train and work horses, but I don't work in agriculture. I'm actually a sound engineer. Nice. I think a lot of people I know who work in agriculture go over to the US to earn in dollars, as they can earn a lot more working over there. Yeah. That is a lot of people do that. Yeah, no, it's crazy XP. Yeah, so this is if you want to make an alt army for gold farming, for cooldowns or whatever, Earthens are bis right now. Every once in a while, I know things. Good night, Jedi. Seven druids for farming. Do you multi-box at all? Like, it's still technically not against TOS as long as you're controlling them all individually, I think. I wouldn't try it because people are too report happy these days, but okay. Have you ever done multi-boxing, Jedi? Okay, just trades. It's a lot easier to make a profit on herbalism and mining when you've got 5 druids tapping the same node. I think speed sets are still useful if you're like farming transmog. Little John is looking forward to when Warlords is on time walking because of the spires of Iraq, whatever that whatever the dungeon is here that's up and got all the birds. That's his favorite dungeon. And he also likes the train dungeon. Did the speed sets not work anymore? I thought you could still get like the Azerite speed boosts and maybe a few other ones. Can barely handle 1 tune, let alone 5 fair. Okay, it's nerfed. Darkmoon Fair runs on a weird schedule, right? Yeah, it's Sunday. It ended on the 11th, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that was last week. It's like a weekend. Starts on Sunday, ends on Saturday. One of those weird things that doesn't follow a normal server lockout. And well, and the XP boost, so like the Warband experience boost and all of your basically the experience boosts only apply to combat. They don't apply to exploration experience. Yep. Yeah, go to bed, Jedi. Go to bed, get some rest. So what I need to do is map out where all the points of interest are on these things and put them into there's an add-on that somebody's got to basically you pop it in and TomTom tells you everywhere to go. Automatic. How's it going, man? Glad you could make it. Now I gotta regain vigor. Yeah, I missed a lot in the spires of Iraq. So I learned tonight that apparently I can stream in 1440p on Twitch. It's crazy. These are things that you're not supposed to be able to do. Secret powers. Powers that some consider to be unnatural. It's a big bird. The music in WoW is just so fantastic. This is I will put on WoW soundtracks for a lot of activities. Board games with the kids, sets the ambiance right. Car drives. It's better than Baby Shark, I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, yeah, it's one of those things that you'd be in any other game. It's not the I mean, like Path of Exile has great music, but after you spend 3 hours on a boss, you gotta turn on some different music. And to be fair, the same thing can be said for most raid bosses for me. But the world is just chef's kiss. I listen to Lord of the Rings, WoW, and Harry Potter soundtracks while working all the time. Yeah, no, it's great, great music. Tifa's theme from Final Fantasy VII is #1 for me. So I am not a real gamer because I have not I've never played Final Fantasy VII. I could emulate it, but I haven't. I am Earthen leveling automatic. Yeah. Just doing some exploration leveling. Not pressing W enough. Probably missing points of interest. $2. Nice. Yeah, this one I'm at like 4.5, but I was distracted a couple times, and I probably would be about 3. I want to say about 3 hours if I hadn't been distracted. But I'm sure there's some great optimized routes. Yeah, and it's the sort of thing you could turn on a podcast or a movie or something, and then it's over. And it's just chill. Dragon riding has really changed the game in terms of being able to enjoy the ambiance of WoW for me. Why am I not accelerating? There it is. Get some lag. Yeah, Xander, if you got a character you'd like to level up, it's very chill. There's an add-on for some of it. Let's see what it's called. It's called, starts with a D. Distinct Earthen Skywriting. And I'll just reload quick and show you. So Earthen can play. Everybody gets monks and priests and warlocks and warriors and hunters. My kids would tell you this better than me. I think they have paladins as well. Oh man. You know what? Let's just find out. Let's just do it. Hunter on low pop realm for pets and mounts. Yep. That is an excellent way to do it. Maybe hit that black market auction house every once in a while. Now that we have to do that to get the Brutosaur again. Alright, so Earthen, Monk, Shaman, Paladin, Warlocks, Priest, Rogue, Mage, Hunter, and Warrior. Which is a shame, because I was really looking forward to my Earthen Demon Hunter. So 2 hours. Were you Horde? I think I've heard that Horde is the most efficient. Yeah, DK, no DK. Oh, nice. Farm up enough gold to get enough WoW tokens for the Brutosaur. Yeah, I didn't. And I didn't buy it with cash either. I'm okay. I will walk to the auction house like all the other poors. Warriors are fun. Yeah, Horde. I think from what I was seeing, that's the most efficient, but okay. And the Alliance one, the standard Alliance one, it tells you to go to Zuldazar. Does the Horde one tell you to go ever to like Boralos and Drustvar, all that, to the Alliance zones in BFA? And if so, did you discover a skip and not have to go through all the quests to get there? I'm actually a nice Brutosaur owner. If people ask me to, I'll stand AFK with my Brutosaur so people can use it. No, that's awesome. I love it when there's people using their Brutosaurs by mailbox. And a lot of people do. So I appreciate that I get to take advantage of other people's Brutosaurs sometimes. Yeah, it went by very fast. Yeah. Come on. Is this not a point of interest? What am I missing here? The map has clearly got Fog of War on it. The add-on tells you exactly what to do, where to set your hearth to, and are toys to use for fast teleporting to the optimal routes. Okay, so here's my question. Did that work? No, I'll just reload again. I think in Legion there's a teleport to get to WAD. Well... I mean, everybody has the portal to WAD unlocked, right? Or do you have to actually play through the story quest to get there? Okay. So for Alliance... Oh, actually, you know what? What if I just go to a... Abandon Run. Just go to one of the Horde ones. Okay, so this is all the same. Yeah, so it has you go to Zandalar. And the Alliance one does too, but the Alliance can't really get there. Okay, what about this one? Broken Isles. Pandaria, yeah. Pandaria. Yep, Draenor, okay. So this one has Draenor, good to know. And... Oh, this has that Draenor, okay. Actually, that's a good way to go. Go to Old Draenor. Before the Sundering. Okay, yeah, you picked the preset for world record route. Yeah. Yeah, no, if I just wanted to get an Alliance monk up to potentially play with a Nettie, and I'll probably be doing Horde from now on if I decide to go alt army, because 2 hours for 10 to 70 is just it's too good to pass up. Do I have nope? Got a lot to unlock in Shadowmoon Valley. So Legion has a teleport to get to WAD. Feelings on Battlegrounds. What is my favorite Battleground? So Battlegrounds are the probably the piece of content that I have played the least. Leveling tunes by finding the zones you haven't got Lore Master in. Nice. That's a good way to you farm some achievements and you level up. I like it. I can tell you my least favorite Battleground, and that is the one that they added in Burning Crusade. Eye of the Storm? Is that what it's called? I cannot stand that Battleground. But I hate the middle battle. I vaguely... So here's the thing, Holy Fire. Can you recommend me? Are there some YouTube videos that are gonna like... Ooh, what's going on here? There's an invisible wall. Could you recommend some YouTube videos that would explain all the battlegrounds for me and how to play them? Because that's honestly, the most experience I've got with battlegrounds is Alterac Valley, and that is usually well, so Alterac Valley, and what's the other epic battleground where you just run around into the through the ocean? There's a little skip you go through, and then you so, well, in a shaman main, I do have some pushback abilities, and it is pretty fun. I do enjoy, you know, going and kamikazing and thunderstorming, whatever the lightning ability is that throws everybody off the edge. That is a good time. But that's the only part of it that I like. I understand capture the flag. Okay, mop one to WAD. But I need to me and Little John need to play some Battlegrounds probably at some point. I bought some PvP gear off the auction house for my priest, and I think he's got a druid and maybe his rogue that he's bought some PvP gear for. So we'll probably have to. It'll be fun. He can get into PvP. Yes. Yeah. And that's the reason that I haven't played a lot of Battlegrounds, is that I feel like I need to, in the same way that like, if I was all of a sudden found myself in I wouldn't just find myself in a mythic in like a +5 or 6 at this point without having gone through and actually looked at what everything I need to know about the dungeon is. And it's the reason that I like the PvP I've played the most has been Solo Shuffle, is because it's a mode that primarily depends on your knowledge of your own class, and it helps to know what you should be interrupting when. But yeah, having some friends for sure. Well, and there's a streamer out of Korea that I've been watching a little bit who does some Battlegrounds, and so I'm starting to pick up a little bit, but I definitely feel like I need to watch some here's how to play the different Battlegrounds videos, and then me and Little John can go in and start to run around and have fun and try to be good teammates. Yes, Annihilate. Leveling by exploration for Earthen. That it is. not particularly optimized at the moment. Because the guide that or the add-on I was following, essentially, I was too low IQ to figure out the next step, and so I just started flying around in WoD. So WoD Classic would be really short, right? I might try out WoD Classic. Getting to see Draenor from the ground before the Sundering. It feels like it should have been a cool expansion for anybody who played through Burning Crusade. Okay. No. I gotta turn this off though. This is killing me. There we go. Beautiful. WoD had some cool transmogs in the raids. Nice. Yeah, I farmed... I don't know if I farmed it, but I did run through one of the big... one of these raids. I forget which one. No, I'm gonna have to go to sleep here soon. I don't think I'm gonna make it to 70 tonight. As much as I want to. I got work in the morning. Did I know there is a zone map I can have up on my UI? I don't. Tell me what to do, Proximo. Like in ARPGs where you hit tab. Okay, shift M. Oh, that's nice. Can I make it bigger? So I know there are unspent talent points. Oh, there we go. We can get there now. But I think I need to be 70. No sleep till Brooklyn.
Perhaps Azeroth's speaker can shed some light on what this warning might mean.
Okay, you can't change the size. Okay. I'm gonna keep this one then, just for the it shows me the points of interest better. But that is cool. I can see that coming in handy sometimes. In certain scenarios. Tulare Station. We found it. Yeah, this is definitely, if they could introduce this for other races, you wouldn't hear me objecting. I'm all the ogre capital city. Is this, I mean, this was ogres like in Burning Crusade, right? I'm seeing a distinct lack of anyone here. Oh, okay. You got to do a command. Gotcha. Yeah, I think that the detail that I get on this is probably going to be better. Although, can I turn off the quest log? That would be that. Can I just, oh, that's right. I can put it in like that. See, this is what I should have been doing the whole time. Yeah, so So 1.5. Let's try it. Run, battlefield, map, frame. Set scale 1.5. And then shift M. Oh, but now it's not in the right spot. Yeah, no. So this, I think this would be really cool. I'm gonna fix it right now. This seems like, because it'll show you like flag carriers and stuff on battlegrounds, right? Right click it. Oh, okay. Well. Shift M. Leatrix maps. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna put it back to 1 standard size. Set scale 1. There we go. Leatrix maps. I'm open to the idea. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna get to 70. I'm gonna do it. And the fastest way is just to go to Shatrith. Automatic. Good to have you around for a bit. Thank you. Oh, that was the wrong Hearthstone to use. You have a good night too, and I hope you guys stay safe with the driving practice. I'm never gonna say that. I'm never gonna read that out. But I appreciate that you said it. That's there's nothing I hate more than when people say that. But thank you. I appreciate the hype. I do. Okay, going to Shatrith. That is over here. Trying to use the roll. Yeah. And I can mountain here, yes. Wise Jester, thank you for the follow. How are you doing tonight, Wise Jester? What do you call a Worgen Restoration Druid? Bark. Very good. That's a dad level joke. I love it. No, it's great. It's great. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I think that my son will appreciate that. And my daughters will look at me like yeah, hot dog would be good. Hot dog would be good. I like it. My daughters will look at me like I'm crazy. But Little John will love it. Oh yeah, this is not the best zone for this. There's some decent stuff here. I gotta get over to Black Temple. What do you call a gnome discipline priest? Compact disc, nice. Playable class. The Tinker that they were talking about sounded interesting to me. Furlbog race, I'd pass. That's an easy pass for me. Another name for a Worgen subtlety rogue. We got dog, wolf. Hold on. You're gonna have to give it subwoofer. Nice. You've got them all today, Jester. Bird people. Bird people would be good. Hush puppy. Snoop Dogg. Oh, Jester. This is good. I like this. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, you can do a lot with the Worgens. Except that I'm not into playing them mostly. Yeah, I could go for the Sketis. Sketis playable race would be fun. I would make a Sketis shaman. It sacrifices a critter. That's easy. It is easier to tell jokes for the tunes that nobody plays. Is it the Arakoa? Is that the name of the race? Warlock who gives hickeys. So the idea is that they suck, right? A necromancer. Okay. Succubus, yeah, there you go. So do you have these all written out, Jester? Do you have like a document that you go to as you think of them? And then just keep adding as the muse strikes. Made him up over the years. Nice. Annihilate. Thanks for 7 over here. Oh wait, did you sub? No, you followed. Yes. So on YouTube you subscribe. And on Twitch, subscribing is totally different. It's still fantastic. The subwoofer one was during Korthia. Yeah, I figured Annihilate. Thanks for the follow. I have played Warcraft 3. It's been a long time. I've got the I picked up Reforged when it was on sale a bit ago, and I'm definitely going to KWG. Guild Wars 2 player here, enjoying the family content, wholesome and easy to follow. Awesome. Thanks. I appreciate your chatting, and love that even people who aren't into the game can get into it. That's cool. I haven't really given Guild Wars too much of a chance. I had downloaded it at one point, but didn't try it out too hard. I have not watched WoW Grandma on Twitch, but I guess I'll have to. 80-year-old running high keys. Well, you know, that might say something about the difficulty of our game, but it probably also says something about her mental and reflexes at this point. You know, that's cool. That's cool. I love it. I would love. I hope that I can be 80 and get my grandkids to carry me. Maybe some great grandkids to carry me. But I'll check her out. Does she have a YouTube? What's the VOD situation like? I do most of my media consumption is when I'm driving, so and Twitch mobile it leaves a lot to be desired. YouTube Premium is kind of bis for me. Okay. Because of course I got a bunch of WoW jokes, but they're not all necessarily the same level of funny. Like some have like some have too many moving parts. What do you call a disciplined priest on a horse? A disc jockey. Nice. Nice. Guild Wars 1 was my jam when I was in middle school. Enjoyed it a lot more than Guild Wars 2. Yeah, I know people got into Guild Wars. I didn't, but I know that I knew some people who did. How into Guild Wars 2 are you? Are you like a I don't even, you know, what is the content like in Guild Wars 2? I played more Elder Scrolls Online than I have Guild Wars 2, which is still not very much. But it felt like an ESO. Everything is more aimed. It feels like I didn't play Skyrim, but I played Morrowind. Yeah, Annihilate. They have dailies. Okay. Yeah, Twitch Mobile, and the big thing is that Twitch Mobile is really bad at resuming playback anytime there's like any kind of interruption, right? So if I have to make a phone call, YouTube, after the phone call's over, it just comes right back. With Twitch, I'll just go into a different app and it'll stop playing back. Not something with video or audio, just, oh, I had to open my text messages, it stops playing. So fairly quest centric. I've heard people like PvP in Guild Wars 2. Is that accurate? Is there a decent PvP community in it? My first MMO. It's slower movement, both character and mounts, but animations make up for it. Yep. WVW PvP. That's it. 70. And for this character, played was 5 hours, 7 minutes. So, not set any records, but faster than time walking, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Pucks. I think our stones are down. What's the play here? I think it's just a park. I'm still a deer in PvP, lol, but PvP is always a fun run. Nice. Oh yeah, Burning Crusade. It was so much fun. They feel like pretty good. They're pretty good. I might need to eat a rock though. Living person, thank you. Thank you, and thanks for hanging out. Wow, Grandma is sharp as a tack. Love watching her. Saw an interview she did with another content creator on YouTube. She's awesome. Nice. I'll have to check her out. I'll have to check her out, even if it is on Twitch. I'll give her a follow so that if I'm out, it'll notify me. Wow, Grandma. 78. Oh, mute tab, mute tab, mute tab. Okay. Oh, she's playing right now. Cool. Well, guys, I gotta go to sleep, and I'm just gonna look at what this raid thing is like. So, I'm gonna send you over to her, I guess, if I can. I know she's got a lot more people than me, but plays every night. Cool. Crimson. Hello, hello. Thanks for chatting. You all have a wonderful night. God bless you. I hope you get good rest, or if it's daytime where you are, that you end up getting some awesome stuff done today, that you have good encounters with people, and that you can encourage somebody. Be blessed. Be well. Good night. Now I gotta figure out how do I raid? Raid. Okay. Search. Grandma. 78. No. I don't know if I can. Maybe I... Wow, Grandma 78. That's it. I don't know how this works. Here, awesome. 1 minute and 14 seconds. Go now.
Oh, wow, family time. Thank you for the raid and die valiantly at the hands of the Meridians. I'm not gonna die.
All right. Good night, YouTube people.